Hello, this is Dave Kalberg. This is my Module 5 reflection on web assignments. Three favorite websites that we examined: BrainPop and forteachers.org and George Lucas's Utopia. I thought those three were really good. BrainPop, they used it at the school I was at last year. The computer lab had it. Teachers had access to it on the Chromebooks in the classrooms and the computer lab, and that's kind of how they worked. The teachers would work with the computer lab teacher and different projects they needed to work on. If one student needed to work on math, one student needed to work on, reading or, science projects or whatever, they could, have the computer lab teacher, help with that. And the program is also the teachers can follow through and see how the students are doing, what they're doing, and watch their progress and map their progress out on it. It's a pretty good system for that. For a single classroom, it's kind of expensive, $230, but for a whole school, it's $1,700. So I know the school I was at, it had roughly 500 students, and they had it in both computer labs and the classroom. So they pretty much had it everywhere, and I think they get their $1,700 worth. But 230 is kind of a lot for a teacher to put out for a classroom and only be able to use it on three different Chromebooks or iPads or whatever. So the other one I liked, for teachers.org. Looked like a really good resource for articles to read for teachers, more on a professional development angle than on a student resource, worksheets or anything like that. More for teachers and things that they might come across. The other one I liked was George Lucas's Utopia. A lot of articles and again, professional development and those kind of readings and help on that end of it. Let's see, number 2, experiences using Cua and think you'll someday use it as a teacher. Once I got the hang of it, I loved it. It was fun to do. Nothing like last week's project. This one I had no problems with. It downloaded right and everything, and whether I use it, in the future, I definitely will. I made a couple games, did some, things like that, and trying to teach myself Russian right now, and I found some Russian games and vocabulary and Cyrillic alphabet projects, Hangman, Battleship, things like that. So I, copied a couple of those. So I went ahead and got a subscription for it, and I'll be using it myself, trying to teach me Russian. So, I loved it. I thought that was a good thing. The OER repositories, the one I hit was OER Commons, and I loved it. I found it really easy to navigate through it. I picked a topic out of my head and, boom, boom, boom. Within 5 minutes, I had a lesson plan and, resources to do a reading on Black Beauty. And, I just picked it out of my head, something to, project for Black Beauty, students reading Black Beauty, blah, blah, blah. And 5 minutes, I had it downloaded and sitting on my screen. So I thought that was a really easy site to use, and it's one I bookmark, and I'll keep it for future use, and put it on that page. So all in all, good week. Had fun. A little, I think the best one was the Cua. I really like that place, so I'll be using that. Like I said, I'll use it when I'm done with this and use it in the future. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.